Hello everybody and welcome to the very first Salem Moon Tarot May 2020 monthly reading. So as you guys have noticed, this is a new channel. I've just felt called to do readings for other people and post them here on YouTube. So I have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. You'll pick one of the 3 piles and that will be your reading for May 2020. If you're having trouble picking, just get into a comfortable position, close your eyes, take a deep breath in and out. And as soon as you open your eyes, the very first pile that you are drawn to or that you look at is the pile that is for you. So I'm gonna get started with group number 1's May 2020. Hi there, group number 1. So May 2020, I'm gonna start with your tarot cards. So these are in order from beginning of the month to end of the month. So beginning of the month, you have 5 of Pentacles. And then your 3 major transitions of the month, or themes, or big events, are the 10 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and Judgment, and the 9 of Swords for your end of the month energy. So, there's a lot going on here. So, let's start with the beginning of the month. The 5 of Pentacles. So, Pentacles typically mean something to do with finances. So, this card in particular, the beginning of the month of May, you may be feeling like things are just kind of rough, and you feel like you're going through it. But this card is here to remind you that things will get better, and you are not as alone as you feel. And I can already tell by the 10 of Pentacles that things are going to end up a-okay, and you're going to end up happy, and this is basically a big happy family. So although you may feel like you're going through it right now, just know that things are going to work out for you. Essentially, this card also can represent that you feel like it's hard to keep that faith and maintain it, but I'm here to remind you to not give up on your hope. No matter how awful things seem to be, just don't give up on that hope. And then, like I said, your first major theme or event of the month is the 10 of Pentacles. So whatever you're worried about with this card is automatically going to it's going to end up okay. Essentially, this card is more of like, live each moment to the fullest, and also share your success with others. This shows a happy family that is sharing that love and affection with each other. You can see the little baby with the cat, and even the cat and dog. So it's just overall good energy. This card overall means that you will attain whatever you desire. It also represents spending some time with those that you love and doing what you love to do. So maybe you have felt a little bit disconnected from your family or friends, so just try and spend more time with them, and that's going to make you feel better. But overall, you are on the right track and success is on the horizons for you. And then the middle of the month main event energy is the King of Wands. He's a very studious, teacher-like figure. So this gives me some masculine energy, but essentially it's stay on the course of determination and planning. in the pursuit of whatever goals that you have or are setting. You can see that he has blank sheets of paper here, so just let your ideas and let your creativity flow. Take charge of what you want in your life. Essentially, his map is there, and he's pointing to where he knows where he wants to go and what he's gonna do when he gets there. This is a very passionate and driven card, so you may be feeling pretty driven and pretty passionate about a specific subject or a specific thing that you're planning on doing in the month of May. If there is an area in your life that you feel like you need to step up and take charge and be the leader on, this card is saying that you definitely should go ahead and do that. So your end of the month theme or event is Judgment. This is a major arcana card, and this has a lot to do about where your past has led you, and where it's going to lead you to now. So all the things that have led up to get you to where you're at, where are you going to end up going? Essentially, this card has a lot to do with like following the beat of your own drum. This is her, playing music, basically following the tune that she's creating. And not listening or following somebody else's music or somebody else's tune. This is not an ominous card, even though Judgment sounds like a ominous word. Essentially, this is just be happy that you are on the path to the life that you're supposed to be living. This card also reminds us to listen to our own wisdom and to our own hearts. You may be judging yourself too harshly, so just let go of any old negative feelings, and you will be you're on a good path, and renewal is ahead of you, so you will be feeling better towards the end of the month. Again, your whole middle of the month is positive. You have really good positive feelings from the start, where you're feeling kind of beaten down and like you're not going to get there, to success and having goals and taking charge of your path in your life. So the end of the month is the Nine of Swords, and this card just looks kind of sad. The sword suit has a bad rep, but I'm not getting a sad feeling from this whole spread. It's majoritarily positive. So with the Nine of Swords, you may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed about a decision or a situation you may find yourself in at the end of the month. But because this is in the end of the month spread, it makes me feel like it's more of a warning, like pay attention to the decisions and choices that you make this month, or you may end up getting let down in some way. But this card is interesting because although she's looking down and she's sad and she's crying, there is a new day ahead of her. There are birds singing, cats ready to play. Like, things aren't as bad as she seems. It's more like some self-pity that she may be feeling, but anything is possible. You are not alone as you feel. So that is kind of your overall tarot message, and I also pulled some moon messages and overall energy. So let's just kind of put these to the side. And your moon messages, you have two that you got in your pile, and they are: confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo, and it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. So these are both fire signs, so you may be a fire sign. Wands is also fiery energy. So you may be a fire sign, or you may have fire in your chart, but essentially I like how this fits. Both of these fit really well in your entire spread, because especially with the King of Wands, he is a very confident character. He knows what he wants and he's going for it. And that is what you should be doing in the month of May. You have this energy supporting you, so don't feel let down. This could be a warning to plan things carefully, but don't lose hope or confidence. And then with it's time to take action, new moon in Aries, I think this is more has to do with your beginning of the month, because you're kind of feeling stuck, feeling in a rut, feeling like things are never going to be successful for you. But that just means it's time to get up off your butt and do what you need to do, because there is success ahead of you. And if you continue wallowing in any self-pity that you may feel, you may end up unhappy. So I don't feel that for you, though. I do feel like confidence and success and happiness are to be yours in May, but it takes some work. It doesn't just come from nothing. So I also pulled an overall energy card, and you got caring connections, which fits really, really well with this 10 of Pentacles. Essentially, this card is just letting me know to tell you that you need to spend more time with your family, deepening connections. So you may, like I said, you may be feeling disconnected or just not feeling like you're making the best of your time, but this card is saying that that is what you should be focusing on, and also that these people are going to be coming into your life and giving you these caring connections too. So you will be feeling loved and you will be feeling happy and content. This card can also represent a potential new love coming into your life. Obviously, this is kind of a romantic looking card. He's embracing her. They are smiling. They look happy. So there could be some romance involved in the month of May, but I get the feeling that it has more to do with family and friends based on this spread. But again, nothing is impossible. So you may be getting a new love. So this is what I have for you, group number 1. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I hope that you come back next month for June 2020. Group number 2, folks. Hello, welcome to your May 2020 reading. So, we'll start off with your tarot cards. Essentially, what these are is they are in order. So this is going to be you at the beginning of the month of May. The next 3 are going to be the overall themes or events that will happen in the month of May, and then card number 5 is you at the end of the month. So, beginning of the month, you have the Queen of Pentacles. I love this card. Look at how pretty. She's just sitting pretty. This is feminine energy, obviously, but also financial success. So I want to get into all of them together, but that I do notice that right away, just with the treasure and all of the cats and content with the success. So that is you at the beginning of the month. Your 3 major events or themes of the month are: you have the Chariot, the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Death card, and then at the end of the month, you have the Knight of Cups. Okay, cool. So don't get scared, by the way. This card rarely represents an actual physical death. It, merely represents the cutting of ties or the new beginning or a new transition to something. So let's start off with the Queen of Pentacles. So at the beginning of the month, you are going to start off with having a lot of prosperity and abundance, or feeling like you have everything that you need, and most of the things that you want in life. But this card also represents that for those of the things that you need and want that you don't have, life is full of gifts. All you have to do is open your heart and open your spirit to them, manifest the idea of them coming to you, and you will achieve them. Basically, Pentacles do have to do with finances, so your bank account probably is looking pretty good at the beginning of the month of May. And there are also, you will achieve any goals that you set your mind to. So if you aren't setting goals at the month of May, then you definitely should start doing that, because they will blossom and grow. Just make sure that you open your heart to love and success, and you will achieve that. Prosperity also doesn't have to mean money. Yes, pentacles are financial kind of meaning, but it could mean love, like I said before, Knight of Cups energy for sure. And it could just mean happiness, and abundance in feeling happy with and content with your life. So I really like this beginning of the month energy. The first major theme or event that's happening in your life is the Chariot card. And this card represents that you are feeling like you need to choose between two different paths. You can see the this way and the that way. The really interesting idea of this card, it's a major arcana card, is that no matter what path you end up choosing, you're going to have success. So you may feel like you need to pick one or the other to, or you're not going to be successful, but no matter what path you choose, you are going to feel content and happy, and it's going to be the right path for you. So don't think too much, don't think too deeply, just go with your heart. And you will end up choosing the right path for you. Also with this card is the idea, like I mentioned before, don't take too long choosing. Don't ruminate on if you think one decision is going to be better than the other. Just pick one and roll with it. It can be difficult, especially if it has something to do with a big event. But just ask yourself what you truly want and what you truly desire, and how hard you are actually willing to work to get to it. And then that's how you'll know which is the right path for you. Just move forward with confidence and know that you are capable of making the right choice, and just go in the journey, really. Like, you're capable of doing whatever it is you set your mind to. So that is kind of the first major theme or event that I see. Ace of Pentacles is really, really great. It makes me feel like whatever you end up choosing here is going to pay off financially for you. Again, this energy in the beginning of the month is you may have what you need and most of the things that you want, but there could be a choice that you have in here on a new job, or whether or not to buy something, or feeling something to do with money potentially. But I do see success here with the Ace of Pentacles. Basically, this card is all about potential and good luck. So you're gonna have some sort of good opportunity coming your way, whether it be with a career, finances, like I said, or even good news that has to do with like your home or your family. Or it could just mean, even if you don't get good news, it means that things are going in the right direction, so that you will end up receiving that really, really good news. So that is kind of the middle of the month energy. Now, I know what you guys all are thinking, what the hell is this Death card? So I really think that this goes pretty well with these, because it has to do with a new transition and letting go of something old. So maybe you really had your heart set on the decision that you didn't choose because you went with your heart and you were like, you know what, I just don't think that's the right choice for me. Even though it may be what I want, it's not what I need. And that's where this card comes in. I think that you are dealing with the letting go of whatever other decision and starting a new beginning. And I think that that goes really well with the success and good luck of the Ace of Pentacles. This card also, I totally didn't even see this when I first looked at it, but you see a closed door and then you see a door open. So when one door closes, another door opens. So don't hold on to the feelings of whatever was behind this door. It's in the past, it's gone. You have amazing new opportunities waiting for you. I really like that it has a kind of like sunny glow because it just makes me feel like happiness is behind that door. Again, this card also, because it's showing up at the end of the month, it makes me think that you kind of knew that this transition or ending was coming. And you knew that it's time to let it go. But just know that you will find this open door once this one is closed. So it may be hard to let something go, but you have goodness ready and willing and waiting for you. And then I really, really, really love your end of the month card. The Knight of Cups is a very, very romantic card. It has energy that the end of the month, a new love may be coming into your life. So maybe you were letting go of an old love or an old romance that you were still holding on to, but somebody new is coming and ready to sweep you off of your feet. Like, he's got that love potion. He's going to be very romantic. And it's overall really positive. So end of the month energy, I'm really excited for you. That is your tarot spread for the month, but I also pulled some moon energy cards and then one overall energy card. You guys actually were the group that got the most moon energy cards, so I'm thinking that maybe group 2, because this is a general reading, group 2 maybe a lot of people maybe picked this, and so I think that there are different messages for everybody here, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Some things may not be related to your situation, but others will be. So with that being said, let's move these over and see what we got for moon energy. So we have surrender to the divine, full moon, have faith in your dreams. Oh my gosh, I love the Chariot and the have faith in your dreams. You know what the right path is to choose. And then bring love into the situation. Love that for your Knight of Cups energy. Lots of love energy. And then communication is key. So this is Gemini and Aquarius. So these are going to be your overall moon energies for the month of May. Again, not all of them may resonate with you, but some will. I think surrender to the divine and have faith in your dreams have a lot to do with the beginning of the month energy. So just know that the divine has a path for you and has a purpose for your life. And as much as I think that we want to control, for the most part, what we do in our life, and maybe that is kind of how you are as a person. Maybe you worry a lot about the future or really feel like you need some sort of control in your life, and trust me, I get that. That's kind of me. Just surrender, because your dreams are going to come true, especially with this Ace of Pentacles energy. This is all about good luck. Like, it is ready for you. As long as you let go of whatever it is that you need to let go that's no longer serving you. And for some of you, there is this love message. So at the end of the month, some of you may be receiving messages or communication about a new love or from a potential new lover. So that's amazing. And then your overall energy for the month is the first chakra, Archangel Michael. So I'm actually going to read from the guidebook about this card because I'm not too familiar with these cards yet. This is my newest deck. So the first chakra, Archangel Michael, has to do with the spine chakra. So the book says, this is the place where your sense of stability and security is stored. When this card is upright, which it is, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues. Even if you've had problems with feeling secure in the past, these challenges are beginning to be resolved at this time. Archangel Michael is with you, bringing you strength and personal stability. You are capable of taking action and moving forward on your path. Oh my God, Chariot energy. Love that. Allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power and security now and always. If you guys are into affirmations, I will read this affirmation for you. It says, my first chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. I am strong, stable, safe, and secure. The Archangel Michael guides and supports me always. I will put that here if you like to read it or screenshot. And just continue telling yourself this throughout the month of May. You are strong, you are safe, you are secure. You are going to have a good month. Thank you guys so much. That is all I have for group number 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you back for June 2020. Bye. Hello, group number 3, the last group of this reading for your May 2020 monthly prediction. So, if you chose group number 3, this is what I have for you. So, essentially what I did was I pulled 5 tarot cards. They represent beginning to the end of the month. This is beginning, then you have 3 major themes or events, and then you at the end of the month. So, typically I like to read all of the cards together. Sometimes some may pop out with more messages than others. It really just depends. So, first, you at the beginning of the month. So 8 of Swords. And then you have, the Moon for your first major theme or event of the month. Then you have the 5 of Wands for your second. Then you have the Ace of Cups. And lastly, you have the 5 of Swords. So, okay, so right off the bat, you may be feeling kind of trapped in a situation that you are in or are, dealing with in the beginning of the month of May. But even though this card looks ominous, it's actually not one of my favorite cards of the deck, but one of my favorite messages, because although it looks negative and it looks like she's trapped and bound, these are untied ribbons. All she has to do is move her arms, and she realizes that she's not tied or bound down. She can take that blindfold off, and she is not actually trapped. She is just feeling like she is. You already have all the answers that you need. In the beginning of the month, you may be feeling trapped or like you don't know what to do in a specific situation, but really deep inside you do. And I also like the little bird because it just like offers an idea of or a message of hope. So overall, this card in the beginning of the month of May for you, you may feel like caught up in a specific situation. This may represent you, or it may represent actions of other people. If this represents you, you already know how to free yourself. So the question is, why aren't you? What is holding you back? Just take a deep breath, stop panicking. The solution is going to present itself. You have all the answers that you need already. It may not be an answer or a solution that you like or that you wanted, but it is what you need. Okay, so then the first major theme or event, you have the moon, and I really, really like this card. This has a lot to do with emotions. So there is actually a full moon on May 7th. So, and because this falls in the beginning of the spread, this could mean that you're gonna feel this full moon a lot. You're gonna have a lot of emotions. Doesn't have to be negative. You're just gonna be feeling emotional at the beginning of the month of May. So this card also has a lot of like mystery and magic. So for some of you who have picked this pile, you may be feeling some like psychic or intuitive abilities, especially in the month of May, and especially because there is a full moon. So this is a very feminine card and feminine energy. But there are a lot of unseen forces that are at work here in your life. You may be feeling uncertain or restless. Hello, Eight of Swords. But essentially, you just have to choose what part of yourself you want to show to the world. Things are changing. You may be feeling emotional, but you have what it takes to have success. You just have to listen to yourself, listen to the messages that the universe is trying to send you. The second kind of major theme or event for your month of May is a 5 of Wands. So the 5 of Wands is that you may be feeling like it is hard to work with other people at the moment, especially in the middle part of May. You may be feeling like teamwork is kind of hard, or there are people in your life that are trying to tell you what to do, or that they're right and you're wrong. But just remember that you can achieve so much more when you're working together. Like, you can see all of these people are busy arguing and not stirring the pot, and this pot's about to bubble over. So if they just get over their differences and do this together, they're gonna have much more success in their life. So you may be dealing with a chaotic situation involving family members, friends, coworkers. This card kind of, to me, shows me that you can be the peacemaker. You can be the one that helps everybody come together in a productive way. That doesn't mean that you are going to change other people's choices or decisions, but you can most definitely lead people into the right direction. But also make sure that you aren't the ones making the situation worse. Let go of ego, let go of pride, and just work towards a common goal and a common victory. And you know what I really like about this being here is that you have the Ace of Cups afterwards, and this is a very positive card to have. Cups are typically all about emotions, and the great thing about your end of the month major theme event is that all of this that has been bubbling over and leading to something, this is what it's leading to. Your cup is overflowing because of joy and gratitude and success that you are going to feel at the end of the month. But don't wait too long for this, because the situation or the moment may pass you by quickly. Essentially, this card is a really, really great card to get, and it represents that you're going to receive gifts from the universe. It could, because cups are about emotions, it could represent that everything going on with this moon energy and this Eight of Swords is that you could just be overall feeling so much better mentally. You may have been struggling with some mental health in the beginning of the month, and this just goes to show that at the end of the month you are going to be feeling like you're in a really good mental state. So you have the Five of Swords at the end of the month, and what I like about this card is it looks kind of negative, but it is not, especially because this card is next to it. So the major theme for you at the end of the month of May is that you are going to have some success and you're going to be feeling good, but you also need to make sure that you are sharing that happiness and success with other people. So you can see that this one person has everything and these other two people don't, and they're upset about it. So because you are getting what you want, and you're happy about it, that's great. But sometimes sharing with other people is better than winning overall. So you're going to have your success and you're going to be feeling good, and you need to share that with other people instead of just keeping that all to yourself and being a little bit selfish about it. This card has a lot to do with working together too. So I feel like your month of May, especially with the Five of Wands, has a lot to do with teamwork and collaboration with other people, and not feeling like you have to win or be the best at something. You are going to have success. There is no doubt about that. But the issue is that things could not go your way if you keep it all for yourself and not share any abundance or happiness with other people. So just keep that in mind. That is your tarot for the month of May. I also pulled some moon energies for you. Like I said, there is a full moon, so it'd be super interesting if you got a full moon card here since you also have the moon, but I don't know because I haven't seen these. So you have show the world the real you, and nothing will come of this situation, void of course moon. So this is full moon in Aquarius. You may be in Aquarius or have some air energy in your chart. But the thing that I really, really like about this is it really has a lot to do with this month's energy. Because like in the beginning, then you may be feeling stuck, but you have the right answers and you know it. And you just need to show the world how purely and uniquely you that you are. Because that is what's going to end up being successful for you. These, I think, go really, really well together. And then nothing will come of this situation. I feel like you may have a negative situation or event that may be happening, especially in the beginning of the month with these cards. Nothing is going to come out of it. So stop putting all of your energy in this situation. Just take the blindfold off, release yourself, let go, and you're gonna have that success. And then your major major energy surrounding you for the entire month of May is the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So this is my newest deck. I don't know too much about these cards specifically, so I am going to read out of the guidebook for this. There is also a nice affirmation that they give that I would like to share with you guys. So the book has to say that he, meaning Archangel Gabriel, is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. You may have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself, so never deny your profound integral value. Speak up for yourself, write in your journal, let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully. The universe always honors your choice to do so. This card could also indicate that a communication project is coming, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. So you may be having some psychic or intuitive gifts again with the moon, but a communication project could do with the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords with the idea of like teamwork and collaboration. So your affirmation is, My throat chakra is open to its perfect healthy state, spinning with the beautiful energy of freedom and self-empowerment. I am free to express myself in every way. So here is the affirmation. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can tell yourself this several times or however you feel it, but this is the energy that is going to be supporting you the month of May. I really hope you enjoyed this reading, Group 3. This is what I have for you for May 2020, and I hope that you come back to find what you're going to be experiencing in June 2020. Thank you. Hi guys, I just wanted to come in and jump in here on the end and share with you the decks that I used for today's reading. So this is the Everyday Witch Tarot. This is what I used for the 5 monthly things, and then your moon cards, as well as the 1 overall energy cards. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. It was my first, so I'm sure there are going to be hiccups, but I just wanted to appreciate you and thank you for whatever support you may be showing me or giving me. If you would like to share this with other people, I would really, really appreciate and enjoy that. And I hope that wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you have a wonderful and amazing day or night, and you have a good month of May. And I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.